to cut a few more of these out and thought, you know what, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this to get the most out of my paper. And yeah, so going to be playing with Abstract Beauty. Got these gorgeous papers here that I had kept meaning to play with and do more with, but just not got round to it. So here is the sheets. They come in a pack that is kind of like 4x6, so that you can use it for more kind of card making really, but I also have got some ideas for doing some scrapbooking with them. And I'm just showing you, I'm actually cutting 2 sheets of paper in one go, because you know, sometimes when you just need to cut a load of stuff out, it's just easier to see if you can cut 2. And I found that if you roll it through twice, it's absolutely fine, no problem at all. So welcome. I know I'm sort of in there kicking it off today. I just wanted to get started, and sorry, yes, I'm a little bit later than normal, but that's the way Friday nights goes in my house at the moment, because we usually have folks around and we have pizza and hang out and do stuff. And actually, May and someone else was watching Loki, and I was talking to a friend about nice Neil's Yard skin products and having a good old catch up. So that's my evening. So there we go. Look, hardly any waste, although I'm going to keep those little bits just in case I need something from them. But, you know, I've got a lot out of them already. So I'm using this die set that goes with that suite, the Abstract Beauty suite. There are, as I said, some papers. Then there's this really gorgeous embellishment pack, which I want to break out and use to make some cards. And also there is a set, rather, of envelopes and card bases. So I thought I'd make a couple of fun cards, and then seeing how I feel, I might have a go at a layout, or I might just do that another day. So there we go. Right, hello everybody, nice to see you. Welcome. Let's have a look who's on. Hi Shaz and Glenna and Tina and Mindy and Sally and Valerie and Judy and Annie and Janine. Happy Friday, Janine. Hello, Miss Janice. Hi, Roberta and Bev. Tina. Have I said hello to Tina already? Lorraine and Jody and Judy and Opal. Hello, welcome. Hi, anyone whose name I didn't get typed in. Yeah, I know the feeling, Bev. I know the feeling, because sometimes I go into friends' lives and there's a lot of people in there that know me, but I don't really know them, and I get all these hellos, so I just do a kind of hello everybody. Actually, no, there's quite a few lives I go to. I do know quite a few people in there, but then some of them I don't know them so well. But I'm getting to know them, getting to know you, getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. I just thought, wouldn't it be interesting to do blue on blue? Because sometimes it's nice to do tone on tone stuff. Okay, so I've cut out a whole heap of hexagons. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. Thought it might be a bit of fun. Do a bit of decorating with these. Just check out the shapes and if we can do some layering. It's like being a kid again, really. Playing with shapes and yeah, seeing what happens. Bring another one in. Okay. Not so sure about that. Ooh. Ooh, I quite like that. Could end up being quite masculine actually, this one. I don't know, I might need to turn. My OCD's kicking in. I've got to have everything in straight lines. Or do we go for that on the yellow? So I'm just going to have a bit of a play, guys. I haven't really got any plan. Just going to see what things look like. How they work together, you know? Bit of fun. Move that up a bit. The other thing I have is some twine, some baker's twine. And, oh, that one's around the wrong way. Ooh. Anyone spot that? Anyone spot that? There was one still left in the dies, by the way. Oh, what's there? What, this one? It's a bit big. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one out, Sally. A little bit big for me. Got some black baker's twine here. Quite like the contrast of that. But I think I'm going to take this baker's twine apart because it's got, well, it's definitely got 3 strands, if not 4. Oh, there's 4. Excuse me using my tooth a second. Ooh. It's easier to pull this apart if you've got, if you're holding onto 2 bits at a time, if that makes sense. So I'm holding with this bit in my teeth. I'm pulling this apart, but you've got to hold the end so it doesn't twist and flip. Excuse me, twist and flip back up, because then it will get knotted. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do something abstract and fun. I could do with like a little bee to stick on here. I think a little bee would be very happy. Right, let's have a look what's in here. Hello, Carla. Hello, Linda. Some nice leaves. Right, so in this embellishment pack you get 3 sheets. Oh look, I've obviously used those for something else. You get these lovely pop out things. So we could go for a few flowers. Oh no, don't want blue. Oh, actually I quite like that heart. Excuse me, flowers, out the way. Quite like that on there. With that flower there. And a little sprig of something, maybe? No, wrong way. Have to go that way, wouldn't it? Don't know, does it not look like a heart anymore if I put that there? That's the only problem. I just save those for something else. I've got a little arrow though, that's quite cute. Do you remember when you were a kid and you would draw little hearts and arrows and on your notebook in your exercise books at school? I heart so and so. And then if your friends did it to you, it'd be like so embarrassing, telling everybody who you loved. I don't know who I'd give a card to with this on, to be quite honest with you. But I could imagine giving Tom a heart one like this. Although we haven't really got an occasion coming up to celebrate. Anyway, I quite like that. Right. Now to stick it all down. Wow. I wonder if I do that, I'll flick it over. There we go. Right. Get some glue. Hello, Cindy. Listening while I roll and scoot on the ground weeding. Okay, no problem. That's a good idea, Tessie. Yeah, so coming in July, when we have celebration, there's a really cute journal that's going to be available for people who sign up. So if you're into planning, like planners and all that kind of stuff, you are going to love this new planner. It's got so many different things to it. I've been looking at the chatter about it because some people have got it because we can buy it as as demonstrators. Oops, I've done that the wrong way around. And one of the things that people were saying were like, how am I supposed to fit it all in? It's not closing properly. Well, that's because you're not meant to put every single item in the kit in your planner. You're meant to just kind of pick and choose what you would like to use. So Stampin' Up! I've obviously given people lots of options of how they want to use their planners. So if you're a demonstrator, you can actually go and see what the planner looks like already. I think the information's all on the demonstrator part of the website. So there we go. Right, I'm going to go with that for now and stick this on with dimensionals, I think. So Friday nights I try and do videos that are aimed at people who are perhaps beginning in paper crafts, and so I wanted to highlight this little suite really because Stampin' Up! Sometimes sell like cards and envelopes like this that make quick card making really easy because they've already pre-printed things. They've pre-printed like the card, they've pre-printed the envelopes, they've got lovely insert sections. What am I talking about? They've got not insert sections, the inside of the envelope is already printed. That's what I'm trying to say. So there we go. Now obviously I did use the die set, so you will need a die cutting machine to be able to cut those out with, but I'm going to try and make some cards where you don't need the die cutting machine as well, because I want to show you how easy it is to make cards using these. But I am going to just keep going for a sec with this kind of way of making cards, and I'll try and find, oh, that's quite nice, quite like that. So I'm just going to trim this down to fit. So is that the exact size of that? Yes, it is. So if I just take off 1/4 of an inch, oh no, I should do 1/2 inch to give it a bit more of a border. Take off 1/2 inch all the way around, and that leaves us with a couple of nice pretty strips for another day, or maybe even later on. Ooh, that's nice, I like that. Okay, so maybe we could bring that one back on that we didn't use earlier, and maybe a little bit of seam binding. This time I'm going to use the white. Now this, not seam binding, this pack of thread is called the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, and it's got a bit of everything in it. Now I'm presuming it is in the new catalogue. I didn't actually check because I ordered this with the old annual catalogue. Can anyone tell me if this is still available? I presume it is. Right, I'm just splitting this apart again. Excuse me. Those of you who've done cross stitch or embroidery will be very familiar with this teeth technique, because when you use embroidery thread, it comes 6-stranded, and cross stitchers usually don't use the full thick 6 strands because that's quite a sort of indelicate embroidery. So we often have to split it into maybe 2 strands, 3 strands. So it's a technique that you learn when doing cross stitching. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. I might just go for the good old around the fingers technique and then give it a zhuzh. Right, now in that little pack of pop-outs, the pre-die cut items, I remember seeing some longer bits. Not sure about that. No, wrong colour. Wrong colour. That would be quite fun. Not sure about the black. No, so I don't want black because I've got all lovely blues and things across there. Let's go for a little cluster of flowers. There we go. Can do that. I'm in my happy place now, arranging flowers. There we go. And then I forgot to show you, we do have this lovely set of adhesive-backed hexagon shapes. I do like hexagons. I probably have told you, May has found a video on YouTube called Hexagons Are the Bestigons. I highly recommend it. It's highly entertaining but very educational. Right. Ooh, don't want you coming out. Right, I think I might use these in a second. Right, so let's just start sticking this down. Still available. Thank you so much. Right. Oh, Friday nights also tend to be very laid back. I'm not rushing because it's Friday. And Glenn will be pleased to know I've got my chopsticks and my snackage. So Glenna has got me onto using chopsticks when snacking in the craft room because it stops you getting bits of powder on your fingers. And I know it's a bit rude of me to be eating and talking, but I just needed a little bit of snackage. Right, hell, we've got more people on now. Hi, Jan, Pamela, Heidi Shaw. I'm also a little bit paranoid about eating peanuts in my craft room because I have a dear friend who's highly allergic to peanuts, and so I try and keep my craft space a peanut-free zone. Just in case. I'd hate to send someone a card and then them drop on the floor, you know, because I was eating peanuts while I was making the card or something, so peanut-free zone. Right, so I like that blue. Now I'm just wondering what... I've got a big one. I must have got a big one of that one. Oh, that is the big one. Oh, it is the big one. Okay. I wondered what it would be like to have a bit of gold, you see, just around the edge. What if I use this gold frame? I wonder if they work against cat prints. I'm snacking on peanut M&Ms. Ooh, yummy. Yes, we do like peanut M&Ms in this house. Oh, that's better. Now, I'm still not sure about this blue. It almost feels like it's a little bit insipid. It's not the brightest colour, is it? I'm not sure if it would be right on the green either. I'm thinking I'm just going to go around the edge of this with a little bit of... I was hoping there was going to be a bit more ink on here. I'm going to do a bit of Night of Navy, I think. Just to make it a bit more, like, obvious. Yeah, tongs or tweezers will do if you're not au fait with chopsticks. Although I could do a little chopstick lesson if you'd like me to. For those of you who are a bit chopstick challenged. I've had to teach all my children. You'll have to stay watching for chopstick lessons. I'll do it after I've made this card. That's better, isn't it? A little bit of colour on there. Right, let's get this stuck down. I'm trying to keep this as sort of flat as possible, these designs, because there's so much going on in terms of pattern and everything. I don't feel it necessarily has to have layer. Not that I'm against layer, I do love layers, but I'm just going to keep it simple for tonight. Now, I didn't plan to have that square sort of quite as neat next to the sides of those hexagons, but it seems to have worked. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's good enough. You know what? Sometimes good enough is okay, guys. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. Sometimes perfection can really hold us back from attempting things because we think that if it's not perfect, we shouldn't even try. But actually, you know what? Sometimes even achieving 10% or 20%, it's better than nothing. So give it a go. Oh, you just, oh, lovely. Enjoy. That's me saying I didn't want to use dimension, and then I'm using dimensionals on the flowers, but I think it's because it's easier sometimes than glue, especially when you're trying to stick onto the thread. Sorry, I just sound like a completely, what's the word, what's the word I want when you go back on a word? Contradicted. It sounds like I completely contradicted myself then, going, oh, I'm not going to use layers, and then I just went and did it. It's just so ingrained in me to do it. I'll just see if there's any other green. You know what, that's okay. I don't necessarily need more leaves. I'm going to use my little hexagon shapes. So you need to do the chopsticks training course. Okay, that's okay. I can do that, Janice. Just trying to get some of this stuff out. Oh, there we go. Right, let's pop a few of these on. Oh, no, see, look, I'm getting obsessed. Even these little hexagons have got to be the right way up. Right, let's see. Happiness is a hexagon. Happiness is a hexagon placed beautifully. Margaritas and nachos. Ooh, good Friday night dinner that is. Right, I'll find myself a nice envelope to match. Ooh, I've made such a mess here. I'm such a pile of stuff. Where's my envelope's gone? Should I go with this old blue one? That's sort of bluey, isn't it? Right, that one can go in there. Now, where did I put my other card? Oh, that is. Okay, I'm just going to keep my cards together because I know I'm going to lose them. All right, so chopstick lesson number 1 is how to hold. Oh no, first of all, you take your chopsticks in your hand like so, and then you tap them on the table to make sure that they are not parallel, but equal. Okay, and then it is probably easier then to do that later. No, don't do that straight away. Do this first. Okay, so you take the first chopstick and you lay it between your third and fourth finger, like so, and then you clamp it against the bottom knuckle with your thumb. So your thumb is pushing it onto that section of your hand. Now the bottom chopstick should never move. Okay, it does not need to move. So it's okay to absolutely push that into your hand and keep it safe. Also, you do need your thumb and forefinger to be available to do maneuvering like so. Okay, so if you're pushing your chopstick onto your hand with the top of your thumb, you've not got enough space to maneuver. So you need to have it right down here. So then you take your second chopstick. Now you can then lift your third finger upwards to then grasp your chopstick with your 3 fingers there. And if you're pushing that with your thumb hard enough against your 4th finger, you will then be able to lift up and down. Now this is the point, sorry, where you do that then to make sure that they're nice and straight. And so the movement is you're moving the top chopstick to meet the bottom chopstick. You're not moving both of them together. It's just the top one to meet. So you should be able to then pick up pieces of string and little tiny flowers like that, and little sponges, and so you can pick up a Tombow. There we go. Pick up a picker. There we go. So there we go. That's how you use your chopsticks. Actually, I'm a bit low down. I need to go a bit higher up. Hello, Phoebe. Thanks, Glenna. Have you learnt now, Glenna? Oh dear. I'm eating fake cheese Wotsits. We have a brand in the UK called Wotsits. And that's not the official brand, it's another brand. Right. What else shall we do? I fancy doing a bit of ripping. Oh, that's nice and dramatic, isn't it, that one? Should we do a card going this way? Could do a black and white one. Just all black and white. What about that then? Right, where are we? Oh, the other side to that is that. Okay. Wondering what about... We could have them off the page a little bit. Actually, if I was to cut that across there, I could fit that in there. Or we could layer them. Oh, that just looks confusing, doesn't it? No, won't do that. Let's try this one. Oh, Phoebe, that's a cute idea. I would just use a skewer. Do you guys use like barbecue skewers? Kebab skewers? Kebab. I always I used to laugh at my American friends when they used to say the word kebab. Not a kebab. What's this? Cindy, thank goodness for a son who came to help his mother off the ground. Now for something medicinal. You can use pencils, Judy. Pencils and pens. Yep. Knitting needles. Blender pens. There we go. It can be done. Will it chopstick? Janice, are you offering? I know. What am I eating? I'm going to stop eating now. I'll be a good girl. Right, so let's move on to... Oh, I did cut out some... I did punch out these little pieces here. It's very dramatic. Very dramatic indeed. Right. I want a little bit of gold in here now. Where's my vellum? Oh, these are very dramatic as well. I'm enjoying playing with these shapes. Right, where's the vellum? That was my attempt at a very Welsh accent, by the way, everybody. South Walian, I should say. Not North Walian. Oh. Where's the vellum gone? I use my take-out jar to hold up my plant cuttings. Yes, very much like Cheetos. Yes, very, very similar. You know what? I don't think I need that one there. There we go. That's better. Now, how am I going to stick these stars down so you can't actually see the glue? I suppose I could stick them and then put a hexagon in the middle or something. I don't know. There we go. I wonder if I can get my arrow in there somewhere. Oh yeah, that could just go off straight somewhere, couldn't it? Now what word? Ooh, I need a word to go in there, don't I? What shall I do? I'll go and see if I can get the stamp set. Just see if there's anything in. Is there anything that would fit?
I could just do happy from Happy to Know You. Oh, you're amazing. Ooh, that would just fit. If I colour that in using a Stampin' Blend, I think I can get You're Amazing in here. So I'm looking at this block and thinking it looks like it's got like blobs on it. And I'm thinking, did I peel off the plastic off this block when it first arrived? I think I did. Oh, the thoughts that run through my mind. I don't know whether to go for a bit of mint macaron. Do you think it will show up? Actually, I might go for basic grey. Now, I don't think I've ever stamped this stamp. So what I'm going to do... You're amazing. I'm going to just do it once on scrap. Like that. Because if when they're not used, they have a little bit of a residue on them. I just want to get that off. So I'm just colouring in the You're Amazing and not getting the full stop. I just don't need that. You're amazing, just the way you are. Yay! Okay, now to stick it all together. I wish I could just go piff puff, poof, poof. That's in the editing. Thanks, Linda. Let's hide the user on this channel as well. Oh, look at that bot. Goodness me. Thanks, my moderators, for jumping in there. Not had a bot for a while. Oh, don't worry about reporting it. It's fine. No, they'll YouTube will see that I block them, so it's just a bot. It's not. Yeah, don't worry about it, Phoebe. Thank you, though. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, so I want that to go there. Then I was going to pop that underneath. A little bit of glue. Just going to spread that out. Pop that there. And then I want to use some of this lovely gold. Put that there. Put that there. Just laughing at your comments. Yeah, you guys have got to have pistols at the ready, you know. Now I quite fancied a little bit of splash of pink. Oops. Right, I know what, I'm just going to do the stars and then... You hit him with the chopsticks. Friday night fight. Oh. Right. Oh, we could go for pink. Now that would just bring a little bit of, you know, je ne sais quoi to the card. Put a bit of pink on that one. And a little bit of pink on there. And then... Yep. Here we go again, mama. Dee, 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 dee. Yeah, so... Oh, thanks for... Yeah, basically just hide them from the channel. Oh, that's interesting. I'll just see if that's the same per... No, it's a different bot. Oh, there we go. So creative with their wordings. Oh, I've just realised there's 3 different sizes. Ah, okay. There's 3 different sizes of these little... I think. Yeah, big, medium, little. There we go. Right. You've sharpened just chopsticks. No, it was a different bot. Dawn. Yeah, that was a different bot. And just because you block them, it doesn't mean that my channel has blocked it. So what needs to happen is my admin team or myself, they need to remove that identity from my channel. And then we won't have that bot come back. But we may have more bots. You see, now they've spotted that I'm on, they're like, oh, obviously, you know, think that you guys are interested in that kind of thing. What are you not telling me? I'm joking. I know you're not. Right. We'll put that one with that one. Anyone up for one more? I thought we'd do a bit of creative ripping in this one. So, let's see what we've got left. So I've done that one with that one. Not used that one yet, or that one. Did I use that one for something? Oh no, that's paper. Let me try this one. Oh look, those pink flowers those might come in handy now. Okay, right. Let's look for some pretty paper. Oh, and I've still got a few hexagons left as well. So I'm wondering whether to go for something a little Cersei.
It's a bot, Darlene. So it's just a computer. Sorry, I should have explained. When I say something is a bot, it means that it's basically a computer program. So someone obviously has created it, but they're not sentient in that sense. Yeah. If it was a troll, that's different. A troll is a person who comes into a chat with the intention of disrupting things. But so that's different. That's a troll. But if it's a computer program, it's not, you know. Yeah, I think so, darling. Yeah, it's sad that people are. Yeah, it's sad that people make money out of that industry, and also women and men get very entrapped into it for various reasons. But unfortunately, there's a massive industry around it. Oh, that's the longest one I found in my packet. I'll just compare. Look, that's a normal sized one. Look at that. The embellishments are from the same suite. Yes. Yeah. It's not. You can buy it with one code. Let me just show you. Oh dear, I've got some sticky on the back of there. Let me just pop some paper on there. Sorry, I've just realised I managed to put some tear and tape by accident on the back of my catalogue. Right, let's find the page it's on. It's a very happy suite. Here it is. Oh, look at that. That's a nice idea. I like that one. Oh, getting some nice ideas from there. Samples. Right, so you can put one order code in, and it's this one here, 158052. And for that, you get one of each item that's listed here. So you get the stamp set, the dies, the gems, the cards and envelopes, the embellishments, and the pack of paper. Okay, so it's quite nice just to be able to put one code in and get everything. Now, that doesn't include the baker's twine, which I don't think is in this catalogue. I think it's in the main catalogue. Yeah, it's in the main catalogue. So please remember that this catalogue is still available. Now, there are actually some reductions, and I haven't gone through them, but I believe Wendy has gone through them. But if I'm pointing you in her direction, I think it's only right that if you see the reductions on her page, maybe you can order with her. Okay, so I want to use this section, but I'm not really interested in using it as a speech mark. So I want to just use it as a decorative element. So I'm thinking if I
pop those together and then hide the meeting place, the meeting point. A bit closer. Do you know what I mean? Let's cut that little bit off. I don't think we need it. Then I've still got a bit of thread. This is going to be very textured, this one.
Share that one.
Share which one, Dawn? Which one? What do you mean? Oh, share the what's it? Got you now. I've got some bits left over here. Oh, I tell you a technique that I haven't done for ages. I've got some. I can do it with some of this paper. I want something a bit pinky, right? I think the best way to do this, because I'll just do it into two. Okay, it's where you roll up the paper. I'm just trying to find something really thin that I can roll this up in. Actually, I might just do it in. Let me just fold that in half. I'm just going to cut that down there. Okay. I'm going to roll this up. What can I use? Oh, a chopstick. Another chopstick. I think this was from another time when I was using a chopstick to eat my snackage. I'm basically trying to roll a long, thin bit like that. That's it, that'll do. To just add some texture. I will stick them together, so.
Oh, take care, Vanessa. Bye, Dawn.
Okay, so the trick is to stick these. Would help to put a bit of glue, wouldn't it? Get a little peg, hold that in place. And you know me, I've got to do things in threes. Got to have 3 of these, haven't I? Good night, Miss Janice. Nice to see you. Hi, Vicky. Oh, have you got internet? I don't believe it. I thought we wouldn't see you till Monday. Right. Better start sticking some stuff down, hadn't I? I think I want to put a bit of flickage on this. Gentle Madness. I know this is retired, but there we go. A little bit of... I'm going very grungy on this one. pale flickage as well. Oh, that one's not so... That one is definitely not very juicy. Ah, fair enough, Vicky. You might need to check your messages then. Right. You know what, I'm going to decide just to do that because this is going to get hidden anyway. Bring on my 3 twizzles. I might just sort of stagger one up, one down. Oh, I'll put that one in the middle. I'm thinking I might even tie them together. Oh, no, don't fall apart. Okay, right, I'm just going to have to hold that for a few seconds.
You've just seen the kangaroos. Oh, hi, Lucia. Oh, the cabin is freezing. But it's
Oh, that just sounds very romantic, Vicky. Gosh, that looks like I've hurt myself. I really haven't. It's just the pen. I'm just going to hold that for a little bit longer because
the glue needs to really soak in. Oh, we're getting ready for a craft show.
Lovely. Right, I'll tie that. Oh, just got to get the glue off my fingers.
It's very hard to
tie knots when your fingers are sticky. Okay, so that's one bow, and I think I can get a double bow out of this. So I'm going to try. 1, 2. Pull that through. Okay, and I'm going to stick something in the middle. Oh, I've got flowers to go on yet. Ooh, forgot about the flowers. There we go. 1 flower, 2 flower. Oh, that's good. Hide that bit of glue that's up there. Right, I'm sure I had some other bits. Oh, there's a gold, nice bit of gold leaf. There we go. There. Oh, there's a bit of that one as well. And of course we want some leaves. That will go in there. And might use some of this. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. Right, where's my dimensionals gone? They were here on my desk a minute ago. Right, so I've got these small ones. Where the big ones gone? Oh, there they are. Right.
A blue.
I'm getting into my stride now. Right, do I think what I need to stick first? Put that one there. With this kind of card making, because it's so textured, if you can fit the biggest dimensional on as possible, the better. So, see, even with these little pieces, I'm going to try and put 2 on there, so that it will really fasten on well. Pop that one and oops, come on, that one. Oh, I'll tell you what's quite fun to do is to use these hexagonal dimensionals and stick them down and put embossing powder on them. That's really good fun. Right, now I'm going to put another one on here. And I might even put 3 because that leaf protrudes from the top of that sort of quite bulky section, and for the dimensional to reach the panel underneath just was not doing it, so I've just popped 3 dimensionals in a tower formation. Right. That can go in there. So just shaking everything off so that I can see what's going on.
Ah, thank you, Tina.
Yeah, that gold leaf looks lovely. Let me just see if there's any left. What bits of gold? Oh, I've got little hearts. I'm not sure I like them. I think I like them separated. I'll separate those out, and then there's a leaf, another leaf here. I could stick. Do that with a bit of glue though. Did I stick that in? Yes, I did. Right. Right, as I said, I don't like these hearts. They're I might just cut them out. I'll just cut them in a circle. Oh, look at that little heart dottage sprinkled around the place. So out of interest, those of you who are watching tonight, it's late on Friday night, what do you guys like watching me create? Because I'll try and be a little bit variable. I mean, I know what I like doing, but concentrating. Woo, there we go. Where are those little fancy tweezers that these are great for moving things. I do like the new tweezers. Ah, thank you, Lucia. Love your one sheet wonders and then making a card or two. Anything? Oh, thank you. You like the variety. Oh, thank you. Well, please, if there's anything particular you'd like to see me do, please just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I do get messages occasionally asking me things. Sometimes people message me via Artful Stampin Space, or so whatever is easiest for you to contact me, please do. And right, I'm wondering if I could stamp something. Oh, I really like the I miss your face. You know what? And I've got an idea for you to say. I've got a friend who used to live in this area many years ago. Many years ago. And I do miss her face. She's very creative and she's great at sewing. She used to sew stuff. And I think I just need to stamp that somewhere because she loves bright things and happy fabric and that kind of thing. So I think it would be nice for me to send her this. No, what am I doing? I'm trying to get it at the top of the block so that... No. I know what, I'm just going to pop that there. And then I'm going to try and pick up the block. There we go. Got the blacking. Oh, just dropped. Oh, guys, I forgot to announce. I'm doing a workshop on Zoom Tuesday the 21st of this month. So a week and a bit away at 7 p.m. And then at the request of some of the Australian girls, I am also going to be doing one on Saturday the 25th, 10 a.m. my time. So if you're in Europe and Australia, you may find that one a better time to come to. So let me just remind you of the dates. June the 21st, 7 p.m. my time, and Saturday the 25th, 10 a.m. my time. So please let me know if you're interested in those. It's class one, clusters and lines. So now, even if you've done it before, please remember that, you know, if you're going to use different stamp sets and things, you will have very different results. So please do consider, even if you've done it before, you know, a couple of years ago, it might be worth revisiting it. Right, I want to put some of these black ones on now. That's a bit too close. Yep. Oh my goodness, the concentration. Trying to go for balance, not symmetry, but balance. So got a bit of black here. So I thought a bit of black there, a bit of black there, and then we've got that black bit down there. I'm wondering if one more. No, I think. Can you explain clusters and lines? I can do. I will show you in a second. Yeah. Judy says, I like the way you explain everything as you go and answer all our questions. I do try. So I do apologise if I don't get to see all your questions. It's definitely not personal. I only answer questions. I only don't answer questions that I might deem rude. Generally, I answer questions. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, CJ wants. Yes. Yeah, well, this friend is also called Ruth. Yes, she's a Ruth as well. And unfortunately, lots of miles separate us, but we are sisters in a spiritual sense. So, just looking at this last little tag. I wonder if that would. I don't know, I feel like a tag should have something on it if I'm going to include it, so I'm not going to put it in there. Right, I'm going to finish there. So let me just talk about the clusters and lines class then. So I have 3 samples that I can show you. Now, you're not going to create exactly what I'm showing you because it all comes down to what stamps you have in your stash. Because I do not supply the stamps, you have to supply the stamps and ink and card. I just give you the tuition. So, for example, this is one that's been stamped with the pine cones out of Christmas season and the leaves as well. And then this one was stamped with Tasteful Touches from last year, and a little bit of Eden's Garden, Forever Fern, lots of leaves and things. Oh, I don't know where my third one's gone. It's probably in there somewhere. Anyway, so this is an example of the lines. So it's basically learning how to stamp in lines, but also with florals and leaves. Oh, yeah, that's the other one with flowing flowers. So if you've got flowing flowers, that's a really good one to do. And so basically you need a largish flower. You need leaves, lots of leaves. Then for the lines one, you need some smaller flowers, smaller leaves. And if you've got something branch-like, even better. And also if you want to add stenciling, you've got that as an option as well. So if you've got a stencil, that's great. If you haven't, don't worry. We can use maybe a texture stamp or something. So there we go. So that's the clusters and lines class. So it usually takes about 2 hours to complete. We do one in 1 hour and one in the next. And what happens is, you know, I will give you instruction, then you show me back what you've done, and you know, we move forward and carry on until we're done. And yeah, it's usually quite good fun, and we try and get to know people from all around the world. So it's super fun. Okay, so this was the first card for the night. Quite clean and simple for me, really, apart from all this thread. But there you have it, just bright and happy. Then got this one, which is a bit more busy, lots going on in the background, but then got this kind of like cluster focal point on this hexagon. Yes, it's done on Zoom. So what happens is you've got to tell me that you're interested. So you email me ruthtrice@gmail.com and say, yes, I want to do the class. And then I send out a PayPal invoice. And once you've paid that, I will send you the Zoom information to connect. Yes, done through Zoom. But you don't have to, you know really much how to do Zoom, if that makes sense. I'm the one controlling the screen and everything. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me know which one you adore. I've never thought of saying it like that before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you adore? Now, as usual, with this kind of process, the further you get in it, the kind of the more you experiment and the more you kind of, you know, I don't know, have fun, I guess. So there's a confidence that grows, I think, when you play with these sort of elements. Oh, you can. Oh dear. So did you really tweak your back then, Cindy? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Look after yourself. Oh. So the times are for the class Tuesday the 21st at 7 p.m. my time, or Saturday the 25th at 10 a.m. my time. So where are you in the world? CJ is asking, and Lucia as well asking. Oh yes, you better. Oh yes. So we're going to have a great conjunction. I think that's quite a nice term. We're going to have a conjunction of artful stampers in Canada on Wednesday. I think this is what we're going to have to call when people from this channel actually meet each other. We'll call it the Great Conjunction. Or the Great Stamp Junction. I don't know. Rather than a conjunction, a stamp junction. Artful Stamp Junction. I think it may be a bit early. Where are you, Lucia? Yeah, we want photo evidence. Definitely. Oh, fantastic, Bev. Oh, another great stamp junction. Oh, that's so exciting. America East Coast. So, what's the time with you now? Oh, there we go. Someone thinks it's about 2 p.m. for Lucia. Oh, so it's 8 with you now. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, you're only 5 hours away from me. Oh, yeah, 2 p.m. for you. Yeah, 5 hours difference. Yeah. Oh, is that too early? Sorry about that. Are you at work? Yeah, so same. You're in the same zone as Glenna. Okay. Oh, well, let me know. Yeah, just email me and let me know if you're interested. Okay. Right. I am off. It is now. I'm now into Saturday. Yes, I'm ahead. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me now. I sort of live somewhere in between Australia time and America time. Oh, fantastic, Heidi Shaw. Please email me just to definitely register your interest. Although I can write your name down on in my Filofax. Okay, Lucia, no worries. Right, Heidi, don't worry about emailing me. I'm writing you in now, and I will send you an invoice in the next couple of days. Take care, Annie. Thank you, Bev. Okay, Tina Boven. Yeah, please email me because I don't have your email address, I don't think. So even though I'm writing you in, I need you to email me. I'm 6 hours ahead of Opal. Hey. Cool. Yes, I'm off to bed. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, so you guys in the UK or Australia or Europe, if you fancy doing this class, please let me know because the 25th one is probably going to suit you better. Yeah. Right. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I will see you at the other end, God willing. So, lots of love and take care. Thank you for joining me. I'm collecting bracelets, you know. Look at this. This is great. Oh, Pamela, of course. I'm presuming the 21st. I've got your email address, Pamela. So don't worry about emailing me. Right, did I miss anything else? Hi, Joy. Lovely to see you. Pamela Curtis. Take care, everyone.